Roy Michael, Channel 21 News, part 2 of this fire at Devonshire and Coston and Myers down over here. It's really reaching up towards that house. I really hate to see that. The tree that was in front of it here was engulfed in flames. You've got a fire line going all the way across down to where that fire truck is. You've got fire over here. You've got fire over here climbing up. That couldn't go. It's all the way up to the top of the larger mountain there in the center. And it's just wreaking havoc. I hate to see this. I don't want to see that house up there burn. I see that house almost every day. I live about 500 yards from here. And I always had fantasies of living up there, but I sure can't afford it. And I sure wouldn't want that drive up the hill. That's a whole nother story. You got the fire leading all the way over the right here. We need fire trucks from other districts to come in, because this is just getting way out of control. You've got a lot of vehicles there that could catch fire. They all have gas tanks or diesel tanks. And this fire is just going crazy. Yeah, boy, that is really going up there. The wind is really driving that. We're getting a little bit of a northerly wind here, and it's driving it right up that mountain. That's going to be a big one. Yeah, I think it's getting to the point where one of the fire planes is going to have to come over here and do something. But I'm sure they are super busy all around Southern California. I live right next to the airport. I haven't really seen or heard them coming and going this morning. So, but this thing is really spreading out. See this, because it's I apologize, I don't have my camera stick, which would give me a better opportunity to hold it still. This iPhone supposedly has the ability to keep any vibration from going, but this is an absolute mess out here. That was another explosion. Could have been anything from a propane tank to a gasoline tank. I think the full Hemet Fire Department is here. I don't see anybody from any other jurisdictions. I hope they are on the way, because they need some help here. You've got fire line going up the top of that mountain up there, and that's really going well, going up there. Just burning all this foliage that's probably been laying there for years. I've lived here 10 years and I haven't seen a fire up on that end. A little bit lower down here on this end is where I saw it, over where those houses are, just to the left of them. All right. You got that fire line over there, and that's moving closer to what looks like some storage buildings or storage trailers, and putting those in danger. Wish I had more to say. It's just watch and learn on what's going on here. This fire department's doing their best. We've got a great fire department. There's more explosions going on. It's getting into some of the vehicles, I believe, back there. I'd hate to see it getting up into the house up there. I don't see any flames on top of where the house is, but there is a lot of smoke up there. See a lot of black smoke right here. There's a fire truck right at the base of it. So that means water is being put on some of the what's on fire. And this line over here is still moving pretty good. And I really can't see what's going up to the top of the mountain there in the center. All right, the more black smoke, the better. That means the fire is getting put out. I think it's about 2 o'clock. We're coming up on 2 o'clock. Wednesday afternoon. Boy, you can really smell it out here. Haven't heard any more explosions. But, there is a fire line there on the right. That is going all the way up to the top of the mountain, but it's getting pretty much covered up by the smoke. You really can't even see the house at this point. There was a palm, what I thought was a palm tree that got fully engulfed. So that'll be gone. And looks like there's a good fire break over here between the fire and those houses. But with the wind blowing pretty much directly in that direction, you can't be sure that it's safe. Looks like we got a chopper coming in. Is that CAL FIRE? Yeah, looks like CAL FIRE. Did you already drop your load, or are you trying to find the best place to go? See those guys from my backyard coming and going all hours of the day. They are doing God's work. Alright, and looks like he's heading in trying to figure out where to drop. I hope I'm getting him here on the camera. Again, I got the sun directly behind me. I can't see my screen. He's coming in, and now he's completely blocked. I can hear him, and we should see him when he comes out. And I can hear him, but I sure can't see him. That's a job that takes a lot of bravery. He's getting louder and louder. He's out here somewhere. I think he's dropping around the house. That's what it sounds like. I've met some of those flyers for CAL FIRE. They're some of the bravest people I've ever met. Right. I can hear him, but I can't see him. A lot of black smoke coming up from where I think he was. And I don't know if he's dropping his whole load at one time or splitting it to try and put a... There he is, coming around. A lot of black smoke coming up from over here. That means water's getting on the fire. This fire is covering a whole lot of area, and it's got a pretty good sized wind feeding it and moving it along. Smoke is clear, and I can see fire engines to the right. See one fire engine heading up to where those flames are right there, just to the right of the mountain the house is on. The fire truck just passed it. And I'm looking to see if he's turning in or if he's heading over to the right side over here where there's some flames going on that could eventually encroach upon those houses. showing straight ahead here to the right side of where the house is. They're pretty low. On elevation there, you got some more flames over here. Man, breathing in all this smoke isn't doing me any good at all. Alright, I'm going to cut this short, and I'll get this posted just as soon as I can. And Roy Michael, Channel 21 News, please like, share, and subscribe.